guys feeling extra silly today? Well, on behalf of your child and myself, welcome to Safety City. We have been very busy little kids this week, right?
Yeah.
Did we learn a little bit?
Yeah.
Did we have any fun?
Yeah.
I just got to make sure. My name is Randy Cleveland, Officer Randy to the kids. I might make my way to Safety City kind of through the Marion Police Department. I retired there 4 years ago after 30 years of service, and this is my 13th year here. I give all the credit to my kids. When they came along, I found out I got along with kids better than I do with most adults, so I kind of got the perfect spot for me. A little bit about Safety City. This is our 26th year. For the entire 26 years, we've been able to be in this building thanks to a bunch of different people. Top of the list, City of Marion. They've kind of given us this building to do with what we need to, and we thank them for that. We also have the Moose to thank. They have helped out a lot over the years, financially and with physical support whenever we needed help. And here lately, since the city hasn't been able to participate financially, we've had to make other arrangements. So we've hooked up with United Way here in Marion County. They are a big supporter of us. For about the last year and a half, Nucor of Marion, the former Marion Steel, great people. They came to our rescue. They financially help support us year in and year out now. But we still have to do several other different little things to try to keep the doors open, keep the lights on, keep the heat on. And one of the things that we do is we try to sell as many as those cute little t-shirts over there that's hanging on the wall. We try to sell as many of those as we possibly can, because I got a couple of wonderful ladies out south of town that designed this shirt for us. They do all the labor and everything on for free. So for everybody that buys a t-shirt, a big chunk of money gets to stay right here, and it's a big help. One other thing that we've done, and this really didn't start off as any kind of a fundraiser, it's just kind of a friend to a friend thing. I've got to introduce you to this gentleman back here. This is Mr. Dave Bell of Video Design Productions. And this is kind of an extraordinary day for him because his daughter happens to be in this class. 13 years, and we finally got a Bell in here.
This is the reason we had a child, so she
So
could
we
be
can
here
compensate
today.
Exactly. All right. Well, Dave came to me several years ago as a friend to a principal that we had. And because she couldn't make it to graduation, she asked Dave if he would come videotape the ceremony. Well, he's never left. And that's kind of a good thing, because we've become very good friends. And for every DVD that you might buy of today's proceedings and stuff from Dave, then he also makes a nice donation back to Safety City. So it's kind of I don't know about you, but we all need more friends like that. Have a good friend that he gives you money to. I like that. We all need friends like that, right?
Yeah.
You guys ready to show Mom and Dad how smart they are?
Yeah.
All right. They get here on Monday and they're all excited and they're bouncing around and everything, and I'm never quite sure if they're really excited to be at Safety City or if they're just excited to be out of school. But we kind of take that run with it, don't we? First thing we talk about on Monday is 911, right?
Yeah.
What do we use 911 for?
Emergency.
Emergencies, like if your bike's stuck in the mud?
No.
No. What about if your cat's stuck up in the tree?
No.
No. Oh, how about somebody slips, falls, and breaks a leg?
Yeah.
Or maybe somebody's house is on fire?
Yeah.
Or we see a bad crash someplace?
Yeah.
Now I got it. Okay. Do we ever play games on 911?
No.
Yeah. A lot of the things that we do here at Safety City, we want to try to give a practical experience to. So, Mrs. Williamson, do you have somebody who would like to demonstrate on how we actually use 911? Brody, come on, big boy. Get here and grab one of these fancy phones. One for you. Well, that's Some people have 3 or 4.
911, what's your emergency?
My dad fell off the ladder.
You did. Can you tell me your name, please?
Brody was
What's your address, Brody?
222
Can you tell me your phone number, please?
2259988.
Okay, great. Help is on the way. You go stay with Daddy.
Okay.
Bye.
Good job, Brady. Good job. When we first started doing our graduations this way so that the kids could have a little bit more personal contact with you and with the whole proceedings and stuff, it took us generally till in January, 1st of February, to actually find kids that would come up and do this in front of Mom and Dad. The last couple of years, this has been pretty cool because we've had kids jump right up there and must be acting in their blood that's going through the schools and stuff now because they just don't seem to have a problem with this anymore. Let's see here. We go from 911 to talking about those nasty guns, right?
Yeah.
If you're like I am, you're tired of picking up that newspaper every day or turning on the news and seeing where some child has been shot on a gun that somebody's just left laying around someplace. Well, I'm going to continue to do my work in the community. I probably do between 25 and 30 public speaking engagements to different adult groups and stuff throughout the county. And one of the things that we always talk about is letting them understand what it looks like to a child if a gun's left laying around. Well, we've been pretty lucky around here lately. We haven't had any of those kinds of calls. But we also decided it was time to empower the kids. So here a few years ago, we added this part to our program, and we're going to kind of give you an idea on what we know we're supposed to do as kids. Mrs. Williamson, who do you like to demonstrate?
Logan, Devin, Aubrey, and Brittany are ready to
Right up there in front of Mrs. Williamson. Everybody else gets to stand up on your mats, please. Now, everybody, on the count of 3, we're going to tell Mom and Dad what we do if we spot a gun. And these 4 are going to demonstrate how easy it is to do it. Is everybody ready? What do we do if we spot a gun? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Stop. Don't touch. Leave the area. Turn it off.
Go tell Mrs. Williamson what you found. Hurry up. Not your bags, not your bags.
go. You didn't touch it, did you?
No.
Okay, I'm taking it away.
Good job. See how easy that is, huh? Yeah. A lot of kids, when they came up here on Monday, thought what they were going to learn up here was going to be tough stuff. Said, everybody have a seat now. Everybody have a seat.
That's what it is.
All right? Now, we learned also how to be good pedestrians, right?
Yeah.
Can you guys tell Mom and Dad they probably don't know what a pedestrian is? Can you tell them what a pedestrian is?
Walk.
Somebody that's walking, right?
Yeah.
You gotta see the look on their face when I tell them we're learning how to be good pedestrians. They go, what? Pretty fancy word for taking a walk, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
All right. We learned 2 very important things. Our number 1 rule, something we can never forget. What do we do before we cross the street?
Look away.
Very good. And where is the safest place to cross the street? Corner. We teach at the corner for 2 reasons. Obviously, at the corner, we can see cars coming from all directions. And kids aren't any different than we are. We feel a lot safer if we know where the dangers are. So being at the corner, we can do that. But also, and maybe this might even be the most important reason, by being at the corner, these kids are seen by all the drivers that are approaching. They're not out there, behind a tree or behind a pole or coming out between parked cars. They're out there in plain sight. It gives us the opportunity to see them, pay a little more attention, maybe be slowing down a little bit, and obviously we're more prepared that way. Just in case they would have to make a mistake. You guys wouldn't make a mistake though, would you?
No.
I didn't think so. Mrs. Williamson, who would like to demonstrate how to cross the street?
Annie, Evan, Maria, and
there to our practice area. Over here. Attaboy, Joseph. Over here, Dan. Ready, Joseph? You gonna start us? Gonna look left. Right. Attaboy. Left again. Over your shoulder. Perfect, Joseph. Good job. Okay, Evan. Good. Good. Excellent job, Evan. Miss Annie. Good job. Maria. Added girl. Good job, man. That's the way to do it. Now just this way. Come on. Way back. Good job. All right. Let me see here. We learned all that on Monday, didn't we?
Yeah.
We were awful busy, weren't we?
Yeah.
So Tuesday, we kind of switched gears on. We concentrated on just one thing on Tuesday. That was strangers, right?
Yeah.
Tell Mom and Dad, what is a stranger?
Somebody we don't know.
Anybody we don't know is a stranger. Can you look at a stranger and tell if they're good or bad?
No.
That's not fair, is it?
No.
So did we learn a little secret?
Yeah.
What do bad strangers play on kids? Tricks. This is one of the things that I stress to them, the very first thing, and I try to be as strong with it as I can. I tell them, I said, good people will not walk up to a child that they don't have any idea who they are. They won't offer them rides. They won't talk to them. They won't give them candy, money, offer to play with the puppy dog. Good people don't do that. Because we know kids aren't supposed to deal with strangers that way. We're not supposed to talk to them or take anything from them or go anywhere with them. So my first rule to the kids is if somebody approaches you, even and you don't know them, and they even just try to talk to you, the first thing I want you to do is get away from them as fast as you can. Because there's a good possibility they're not good people. And we need to tell somebody right away. We don't keep secrets. Well, what we do is kind of tie everything together. We watch a couple of movies. First movie is about a little girl that just does everything totally wrong that she could do when it comes to dealing with a stranger. We talk about what was wrong about it, and what's really encouraging is just after we get started with this, you can tell they have some idea of all the different wrong things she did. So we talk about that. Then we watch a second movie, right? Yeah. And who was in that second movie? I forget. Pooh Bear, that's right. Well, we all know Pooh probably doesn't know a lot about bad strangers, but Christopher Robin does, doesn't he? Yeah. And they show us how to deal with a stranger and do it the proper way, the correct way, the safe way. We talk about all this. We talk about how important our eyes are. Know where the stranger is, because if a stranger can't sneak up on us, he shouldn't be able to grab us, hurt us, take us away. We also learned that if somebody does try to grab us, 3 things that we do is run, scream, and tell somebody, right? Well, after we get done with all this talking and all this, I'll tell you what, they always have some pretty neat questions. And I always like that. We kind of put everything together and we practice by playing a little game. We call this game the Stranger Trick Game. Who got to play the stranger? That's right, I did, right? I got to play the stranger. I set up my fancy car out here in the middle of the engine bay, and my job was to try to trick them. Every time I tried to trick you, what'd you tell me?
No.
What?
No.
You did that pretty well, too. Where were your eyes supposed to be?
On me.
On me. Did we do a very good job of that?
No.
I tell them before we get into the game, I said, now this is what's going to happen. And I tell them that sometime during the game, I'm going to try to get out of that car, and then I'm going to try to grab somebody, and all this kind of stuff. And I said, and I might even trick you into taking your eyes off of me so I can get out of the car. So we're going right along and everything, and I'm trying to trick them, and all of a sudden I ask them if they want to play with my little kitty cat, right? What did I do with that little kitty cat? I threw it over their heads. And as they're saying no, they're watching that little kitty cat. You're right over their heads. And what happened when you guys were looking at the kitty cat? I got out of the car. Did I grab anybody in this group? Yeah, I kind of walked up behind him and tapped Devin on the top of the head. Well, then they finally decided to run a little bit and scream a little bit, and we ran over to our safe place. And what Officer Andy tell you about that? Told you stunk, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys stunk. So we kind of had to review a little bit. Now, I am the stranger. You know, that's kind of a tough thing for me. You know, I've been their buddy now for a day and a half, and now all of a sudden I'm a bad guy. So we had to come back over and try it again. This time when I got out of the car, what did you guys do?
Run.
And what else?
Scream.
Scream, and they do that part real well. Did we go over? Did we tell anybody?
Yeah.
Place? They were, I don't even think I cleared the front of the car, and they were all over where they were supposed to be, just like grease lightning. And that made me feel much better. And we did a pretty good job after that too, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because we had to go over the what if part. What if we didn't pay good enough attention and that stranger actually grabbed a hold of us and wouldn't let us go? We come up with a whole list of stuff we could do, didn't we?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do if a stranger grabs us and won't let go? Kick them.
Pull
Well,
their
that's it.
hair.
There you go. Pull their hair. Fight them. Kick them, scratch them, poke them, punch them. And it's like, Julie said, I told him, I said, if you can't remember all that, just remember this, because you'll never forget this. If a bad stranger grabs a hold of you, I want you to turn into the biggest, meanest, nastiest little brat you know how to be. We know how to do that, right? All right. After we got done with that, they were all sworn in to the Marion Highland Junior Police Department. And to get their badges, they actually had to take an oath, right? I mean, they raised their right hands and repeated after me, and they promised to stay safe and obey the rules and make good choices, right?
Yeah.
Should I tell them the rest of it?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want me to tell them the rest of it?
Yeah.
They also promised, right hand in the air, that they would no longer be brats at home or at school. You told me to tell them. Now they're laughing like, oh yeah, right. You guys aren't being brats at home, are you?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Let's see. Wednesday, we got on these things here, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're not going to show them that yet. We're going to show them what you learned yesterday. First. Yesterday was Fire Safety Day, right?
Yeah.
Had firefighters Kevin Murphy and Steve Walton here.
Yeah.
You have a good time with them?
Yeah.
Great big kids themselves, if you happen to know either one of them. So we had a good time. We learned a lot of important stuff. Watched a couple of movies, answered some really hard questions, and you did a good job on that, I was told that. And then, we learned some special stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to demonstrate some of this stuff for Mom and Dad. And the first thing we're going to demonstrate for them is what we do if our clothes catch on fire, right? Mrs. Quinton, who we got to what to do this? Quentin.
Melissa, Blake, and Julie.
Right. Let's see. Julie, right up here, honey. Marissa. Right here. We're going to face this way. Julie, turn this way, honey. Like that. Yeah, Blake, down here. Right there. Where's Quentin? Right here. Quentin's right there. We have to have some space for this one, remember? Okay. Now, everybody's on the mats. You guys should go ahead and stand up so we can see your smiling faces too. On the count of 3, all of us that are on the mats are going to do our hand signals and tell Mom and Dad what we do if our clothes catch on fire. These 4 out here are going to show us how to do it. How's that? Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
On the count of 3, what we do if our clothes catch on fire. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Stop, drop, and roll.
ceiling that senses smoke. What's that called? Smoke detector. If I push the button on that smoke detector and it doesn't work, what do I gotta do? Did you guys have homework to do with those smoke detectors last night? How many of you did your homework last night? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 16 kids.
Push a button, it was not working.
What did you do then? Put a new battery in it? Why?
No.
Didn't have a battery? Well, maybe Dad can get one today. How's that? I think that'll work? All right. I don't know if Sparky's going to like this or not. Only 6 kids did their homework? I know, but what about everybody else? You know, if Sparky calls and says, ask me about homework, and I tell him only 6 kids out of 16 did it, he may not come. So, how do we do this? I gave you your shot. I'm going to talk to Mom and Dad for a minute. Firefighter Steve and Kevin yesterday gave the kids homework to come home, check smoke detectors, and sit down with you and make a plan. Know how to get out of the house. How many ways out? 2 ways out. See, they know it. They just don't like homework. So, if Mom and Dads would agree that sometime over the weekend, and I know we're coming up on a busy time of year, but take 10 to 15 minutes, sit down with them, make a plan, and I don't have to fend to Sparky. Would that be agreeable with everybody? Huh? Okay. You hear this?
Yeah.
They just bailed you out again. Bailed you out. I gotta let you have a little secret too, okay? Sometimes my mom still bails me out, so, you know, that's only fair, right? Okay. We have one more thing to show them, don't we? What we do if our house catches on fire. Mrs. Williamson?
Lauren.
Okay. Right out there in front of Mrs. Williamson. This is our place to meet. All right? And I'm the door. All right? Everybody stand up for your match, please. On the count of 3, we're going to use our hand signals. It written on the match. We're going to use our hand signals. Tell Mom and Dad what we do if our house catches on fire. And these 3 are going to demonstrate how we do that. Right? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Get out. All right, girls, how do we get out of the house? Come on down here. On the door. You got to feel the door. Is the door cool? Open the door. Go to your place to meet. Oh, good job. You can stand up. Take a bow. Yeah! That's excellent. They remembered to feel the door. I like that. Okay. What do you think? Should we show them what we learned on these things the other day? Our traffic program, we have tried to accomplish several different things. Obviously, we talk about being good passengers. How a disruptive passenger can cause a driver to be distracted. And we all agreed we don't want to be the cause of Mom and Dad getting hurt in an accident. We also talked about a little bit about bike safety, and my number 1 point about bike safety is get that helmet and get it on your head. We can save a lot of lives that way. And then, I always ask them, I said, I want you to know, because I'm going to teach them 5 rules. Basic traffic rules, safety rules. And I always ask them before we get started, I said, you know, you ride around a lot with Mom and Dad. I said, does Mom and Dad make driving look easy? And they all said, yes. I said, so do you think that it's easy? And they all said, yes. We got a little different lesson there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Wasn't quite as easy as it looks, does it?
No.
All right. Should we show them what we learned today?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Quentin. Right there. Logan. Right behind Quentin. Gregory. 5 boys together. No girls to keep you guys in line. We're gonna do it anyway, aren't we, Glenn? Little reminders. We stay in between the lines. We don't speed or drive crazy. We use good turn signals. We gotta watch that light. Right, Quentin? Can you show me a turn signal? Attaboy, go. Okay, Logan. That turn signal out there. Good job, Brody, attaboy. Okay, Kevin. Turn signal, attaboy, Joseph.
Happiest group of motorists we've had all year.
Are they all smiling?
They
Are
are.
No.
They've been smiling all week, so that shouldn't surprise me. This is a happy group. Good job, Quentin. Pick a lane, any lane. Watch where you're going, Logan. Attaboy. Good job, Brady. Get those turn signals. All right. Logan, you gonna take them around for me this time? Bring them back and let them pick a lane. Where's our turn signal?
No.
Wait. Nice brakes. Good job. Wait. Go ahead, wait. All right, good. Good turn signals. Good, Devin. Good job. Get that arm all the way up there, Joseph. Good job. You guys must not be living right. You guys got caught by the red light both times. Of course, if you ask Mom and Dad, every time we're in a hurry, we get all the red lights too, so that's pretty much normal.
I won't yell.
Good job, Ray. Good job, Joseph.
I wouldn't yell.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, guys, back over here to Max. Good job. Guys, do me a favor. Get back on the spots where you were, because that's how I miss people. And I don't want to miss anybody on graduation day. All right, Gabrielle. Grab that one. Aubrey. Larissa. Annie. No, Larissa on that one. That one. Annie, on here. Maria, right there. My communication skills must be getting bad. Let me slide through here. All right. Gabrielle, take everybody all the way around for me. Come back and we'll let them pick a lane again, okay? Turn signal. Go. Okay, Aubrey. Good girl. Good, Larissa. Good, Maria. Annie. Girl. Good job, Gabrielle. That's the way to pay attention. I always ask them, like, we talk about the colors of lights. Ask them about the yellow light, and the whole group says, slow down. Yellow light means slow down. That one little boy in one little group says, speed up. I asked him, I said, well, what do you mean speed up? He says, well, I don't know. That's what my mom does. Yeah. Good, Larissa. Turn signal, Maria.
Green light, Dan.
Turn signal. And girl, good job. And I'm gonna take some. Normally, when I tell your dad turn on his turn signal, I have to tell him 3 times. So you're already better. You're already better. Aubrey, take them all the way around. Let them pick a lane again. Go. Okay, Maria. Okay, Miss Gabrielle. And girl. And Larissa, good job. Everybody's in between the lines. took over, and when I was ready to pull, or Wednesday, when I was ready to pull my hair out, this group came along and showed us how to do it right. All right, back to your mats, guys. Good job. All right, who do I have left? How many do I have left? 6. We can take care of that. How many long leggers do I have?
5.
I better get a medium one out. There we go.
6.
Now do I have 6? All right. Lauren, Julie, Brittany, Lauren, you're right there.
I need mine.
Brittany, you better grab this one right over there. Okay, Melissa, right there behind Julie. Evan, and where's Blake? Blake, you're right there, Blake. All right. Now, have I gotten everybody? No, I haven't forgotten anybody, right? All right, Miss Brittany, take them all the way around and let them pick a lane. That's an excellent turn signal. Good job. Good, Evan. Turn signal, Blake. Hey, Lauren. Turn signal, Lauren. Come on. Get them out there early. Get them out there early. Good, 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 good. Good job, Melissa. Turn Santa boy, Evan. Turn signal, Blake. Turn signal, Lauren. Turn signal, Julie. Thank you, Alyssa. That's pretty good, huh? That's like the Verizon commercial. Bars 1, 2, 3. Blake, you ready? Can you take them around for me this time? Show me a turn signal. Go. Okay, Evan. Atta boy. Good, Alyssa. Okay, Brittany. Good job. All right.
Go, Blake. I can't.
Okay, Blake.
It's on green.
Dave, is this a smiling group too? Pretty good. All right. Up. Turn signals, girls. Turn signals, girls. No. Everybody, back to your match. Good job. Way to go. All right. Now you guys remember you got a small job to do? You remember that? All right. Well, we're going to get Mrs. Williamson over by the steps. And we're going to get you guys. You see them all? You see, come on, let's see good smiles. Turn around here, Blake. Where's that? Okay. All right, here we go. That's not bad. So what'd you think of the movie? Movie okay? All right. Real quick, one of my lovely people came to help us graduate today. This is Miss Lou Ann Anderson. Lou Ann is retired kindergarten teacher from Marion City Schools, and she's been involved with Safety City since the very first year, huh? She didn't look near that old, does she?
She was 12.
She started, I thought she was 10, but that's pretty good. That's all right, she's been battling a cold, so she's a little slower today. Real quick, on your sheets and stuff, the red sheets, the white sheets, this is the time that we normally try to honor somebody on that white sheet for all the donations and stuff for the smoke detectors. I'm going to, Mike Mikowski's not here from the fire department today. He's the one who normally does this, so I'm going to honor the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 24, the Steve Young Memorial Lodge. They've been very generous with their funds throughout the years, and without these funds, we would not have the smoke detector program we do. Every child that comes through Safety City leaves here with their own personal smoke detector. And we have had over 9 instances and stuff over the past 13 years we've been doing this, where families have been saved by that one particular smoke detector. So we are very committed to this thing. So if you happen, use go to any of these businesses or whatever, make sure that you give them a little extra thank you or something like that, because they are very appreciated with this program. And one last reminder, if anybody's interested in t-shirts, I have plenty. Just get with me afterwards, we'll get you all taken care of. Do you see what I found? I found you just wandering around down here looking for kids. Mr. Saul! He come all the way up here to help us graduate. Is that pretty good? Yeah. I think so. Mr. Saul's great. He never misses a graduation if at all possible. All right? Now, let's see. So, Mrs. Williamson's ready. Mr. Saul's ready. I'm ready. But we're missing somebody, aren't we? What's that dog's name?
Sparky!
Sparky! How about if we holler real loud? I bet you he might come out here and play with us. What do you think? Think? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I hear some movement. Oh, I see somebody waving. Hey, Spark, come on out here, big guy. Don't be bashful, they're good kids. Say hi, Spark.
Hi, Sparky. Good to see you.
You're looking pretty good today. Did you get your hair done? Huh? You get a flea dip? Oh, that's why he's feeling so good. Get rid of all those fleas. These guys have been asking about you all week long. Here, let me help fix your coat here. We're looking a little tacky. Well, maybe I don't know how to fix this coat. Okay. There, that's a little better. Well, that wasn't better. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah!
Does he look like he's ready?
Yeah!
All right. I already covered the homework thing with him. He says, that's okay. Thanks, moms and dads. He says, that's great. All right? Let's go. Will we listen to our names?
Evan Backenstow.
Hey, Evan, come on up here, buddy.
My hand.
Not here, buddy.
Congratulations, Evan. Good
That's
job.
mine, and you gotta see Spark. He's got some.
Quentin Bartley.
I forgot Mrs. Hartley. We gotta get Mrs. Hartley a picture right there in front of Sparky. Right there in front of Sparky. There you go. Good job. All right, Clinton.
This hand, okay? And I take this hand. Congratulations, Evan.
Good job. Right in front of Sparky. Mrs. Hartley wants to take a picture. Come here. Quentin, come here. Get over here in front of Sparky. There you go. All right, Quentin. Mrs. Hartley. There you go. There you go. Now you
Andy
go back.
Bell. Hey, Maria Chapin.
Maria! Good job.
Brittany Cox.
Hey, Brandon!
And Alyssa Freed. And Joey Hammond.
Hey, Joey!
Julie McAfee. Lauren Terry.
Hey, Lauren!
Lauren Berry. Oh, this really got to speak to the.
Logan Price.
Logan!
This is a smoke detector. Buddy, we all got
Hey, Devin Richards.
Hey,
Blake Smith.
Hey, Blake!
Stop. Hi, Kevin. Wait, somebody else. Wait.
Nice, nice.
Good job.
Larissa Trasinski.
Larissa!
I didn't even eat. The smoke detector. Yeah, the smoke.
Gabrielle Wilson.
Gabrielle!
Aubrey Volkmer.
Hey, Aubrey! Good job, Aubrey.
Go out.
All right, Moms and Dads.
Officer Randy, we made you a little thank you note.
I like these, you know that.
See if you can guess what it is.
It's a Christmas candle.
No.
It's not? It is, it is.
And
Yeah.
they signed off.
And everybody signed it?
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much. You know how I love that. Now, here comes the important part. Everybody listening? In about 3 seconds, we're gonna take Mom and Dad and give them all your stuff, okay? And then we're gonna come over here and line up for juice and cookies at McDonald's up here on North Main Street. Everybody-